Do you believe the price of XRP will rise? Will the SEC Ripple litigation be resolved? What are the Masterpiece, Plan, and SEC? What is the connection between Ethereum and Ripple? Ethereum is the second most valuable cryptocurrency, but can Ripple overtake it? Let's find out in today's video, along with a lot more. When the layers of the Ripple case are peeled back, the roots of the case are examined, and crucial facts linked to some of the case's central actors at the Securities and Exchange Commission are reviewed. A wider tale emerges that cannot be ignored. This is a masterpiece because it is the work of a craftsman to expose the vast conspiracy perpetrated by the SEC in the SEC vs. Ripple lawsuit and Ethereum's role in it. People want to know the truth despite the fact that the case has taken multiple twists and turns. Unfortunately, even if they wanted to, financial media anchors are not free to raise difficult questions. Something to think about. Not only has Ripple's distribution of the cryptocurrency XRP been one long unregistered securities trade, according to the SEC, but the digital asset itself, a token that runs on a fully decentralized ledger, is a security with no utility other than as an investment contract, a single business. Furthermore, the agency contends that for the past 8 years, every market participant on the planet should have known that XRP is a security, although admitting that it didn't know until the day it filed the complaint. These accusations upset token and project investors and developers, who could only imagine what would happen if such unachievable standards of fair notice and due process were applied to them. Anyone could become the next victim at any time. Many cite to a 2018 speech by William Hinman, then SEC Director of Corporation Finance, in which he outlined why the Ethereum currency, Ether, is not a security and presented criteria that may be applied more plausibly to XRP. After all, Ethereum conducted an unlicensed initial coin offering, ICO, in 2014 with no repercussions, whereas Ripple never conducted an ICO and was sued. When Ripple presented this case in court, the SEC's appallingly dishonest response was that Hinman's speech was just his personal opinion and did not reflect any official thinking by the agency. As the discovery phase concludes and public outrage builds, one would wonder why SEC Chairman Gary Gensler would continue to bet his reputation on the Ripple case coming to trial. His fumbling defense of non-existent clarity has further increased the agency's credibility gap and hurt his image as a longtime crypto supporter who, among other things, taught a crypto course at MIT before becoming SEC chair. Aside from the unprecedented constraints on the SEC power that a losing verdict will impose, can Gensler properly head an agency that is eliciting such antipathy from the very constituency it purports to represent? After all, he's playing a game with predefined rules, and breaching them may not only disclose that the SEC is corrupt, but it may also bring it down. Please share your thoughts in the comments area. This is both thrilling and terrifying, so let's take a more positive perspective. Former Chairman Jay Clayton, ex-Corporation Finance Director William Hinman, and ex-Enforcement Director Mark Berger all held positions while in office. Extremely specific operations involving extremely particular cryptocurrencies. Meanwhile, they have very particular financial interests in cryptocurrencies that have benefited from those acts, whilst millions of ordinary Bitcoin holders have been directly hurt. Those are the incontrovertible facts, and they hint to something very troubling lurking behind the SEC filing of the Ripple case on Clayton's last day in office. How can we ignore the potential of collaboration in the face of these facts? To suit their self-interest and coffers, the SEC crooked leaders are attempting to prohibit or suspend XRP. Surprisingly, Ripple made every attempt to be as accommodating as possible. They pre-mined the coins, founded a company to fund it, and then launched the network. The ledger was not constructed by selling XRP. Before selling the XRP, they built the ledger. That does not appear to be a safety measure. Ripple, the cryptocurrency company being sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission, has filed an unusual Freedom of Information request with the SEC, requesting documents related to the agency's determination that Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two most popular digital currencies, are not securities. The request comes less than a month after the SEC sued Ripple and two of its executives, saying that they traded unlicensed securities in the form of XRP, Ripple's cryptocurrency, since 2013. According to the SEC legal team, Hinman's 2018 lecture, in which he argued that Ethereum and Ether sales were not securities transactions, had no relevance on the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. Ripple's demands for SEC correspondence about Bitcoin and Ethereum appear to be an attempt to depict the SEC litigation in this context as arbitrary and unreasonable. say Lanson, Ripple is likely to focus on the SEC 2018 determination that Ethereum is not a security. Despite the fact that Ethereum had an initial coin offering that let outside investors to invest early in the project. The regulatory future of cryptocurrencies is destined to be decided by the courts as a result of an ill-conceived lawsuit brought by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Let me go over what we already know so that we can create significant connections between all of this conspiracy. On January 20, 2017, President Donald Trump nominated Jay Clayton to lead the Securities and Exchange Commission. Despite increasing criticism about his multiple conflicts of interest, Clayton was confirmed and sworn in on May 4, 2017. On May 9, 2017, William Hinman was appointed director of the SEC Division of Corporation Finance. After being assigned to the SEC, Hinman abandoned his position at the legal firm Simpson, which sits on the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance and represents cryptocurrency-related financial interests, but continued to collect millions in fees from the firm. In other words, Hinman had a clear financial stake in any SEC regulatory action connected to cryptocurrencies while working in a prominent SEC position. According to one former SEC ethics lawyer, this was a little unsettling. During a 2018 Yahoo Finance Symposium in San Francisco, Hinman declared that the Ethereum token, Ether, is not a security. Hinman made no mention of the security status of other cryptocurrencies, such as Ripple, XRP, which is the subject of a lawsuit asserting that it is a security. Since then, the value of Ether has risen. Simpson Thacher oversaw the initial public offering of Canon, a Chinese cryptocurrency mining startup, in 2019. When Simpson mining Canon is a Bitcoin mining technology business that is publicly positive on cryptocurrency. Hinman was still at the SEC at the time, collecting money from Simpson Thacher. Hinman later resigned from the SEC on December 4, 2020. On Clayton's final day in office, December 22, 2020, the SEC Enforcement Division, commanded by Berger, filed a lawsuit against Ripple, declaring its cryptocurrency, XRP, to be a security. Shortly afterwards, the value of XRP fell by 25%. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) sued Ripple and its officials, saying that XRP sales done over a 7-year period were unregistered securities trades. The case claims that all sales were illegal, trapping millions of retail XRP holders who had never heard of Ripple but had been trading the digital currency for years. Since then, the value of XRP has plummeted drastically. On January 12, 2021, Bloomberg announced that Hinman will be returning to the legal firm Simpson Thacher, which is still a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. During his 4 years at the SEC, Hinman got more than $15 million in compensation from Simpson Thacher, according to government filings. According to Bloomberg, Clayton took a position on March 29, 2021 at One River Asset Management, a digital asset hedge firm focused only on Bitcoin and Ether. The SEC attorneys have fought tooth and nail in their lawsuit against Ripple to avoid complying with the One River Asset Management subpoena, most likely to prevent potentially damaging evidence about Clayton's salary from coming to light. According to Bloomberg, Berger will join Hinman as a partner at Simpson Thacher on April 15, 2021. Clayton, Hinman, Berger, or the SEC have not challenged any of these facts or the timing of events. Any objective assessment demonstrates that these three people had or will continue to have financial interest in the activities of SEC officials. Why aren't these facts being looked into? Because they indicate to clear wrongdoing. If now isn't the time to look into it, when is? With the overall market value of cryptocurrencies approaching trillions of dollars, it becomes nearly impenetrable in a short period of time. Do you think the SEC treatment of Ether and XRP, as well as its lawsuit, are credible? Reflected conflicts of interest against Ripple. Let's engage. Leave a comment below. Do you own any XRP? Please let us know in the comments section below, as well as why you would continue to invest in it. If you want to learn more about XRP, there are 2 more videos on the end screen for you to watch. Please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you for viewing. I'll see you in the future video. Before we conclude, please keep in mind that cryptocurrency prices change regularly, so by the time you see this video, it may have changed to a completely different value. This video's material does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other type of advice, and you should not treat it as such. The information in this video is provided solely for educational purposes and should not be construed as financial advice. Before making any investment decisions, complete your own due diligence and talk with your financial advisor.